Hi, my name is Kayla Shivers, and I'm here to pitch my idea for K-Bella Food Share. See, we're gonna go first on a little trip though to the grocery store. Have you guys ever gone to the grocery store and you went in to find those fresh strawberries that everyone loves during this season, and you notice there's mold all over these strawberries? And then when you look at that label, you see it's from another state or even another country sometimes. And the price point, let's not get started on that right now. I have gone through that so many times, and this is why I would like to start K-Bella Food Share. You see, this woman here is my wonderful late great-grandmother, K-Bell, or as many know her as My K. And My K always believed that food should be accessible to all that come into her home. I would like to continue that great idea that My K always had by making local fresh produce accessible to all citizens of Onslow County. By comparison, most produce is not local, not fresh, and it is not accessible by price point or location. But why is that important to us, the citizens of Onslow County? Right now, we are dealing with a problem of food insecurity. About 15.4% of Onslow County citizens are food insecure. That's roughly over 30,000 individuals. 19.5% of Onslow County children are dealing with food insecurity as well. That's a little over 9,000 children. 90% of our Onslow County children are also eligible for nutrition programs such as SNAP or WIC. So that means families need extra help getting food to their families. Also, an issue that we're dealing with is obesity. There's a 32% prevalence of obesity here in Onslow County. There's also an 11% prevalence of diabetes, which is a byproduct of obesity. And 30.4% of Onslow County citizens are dealing with low access to grocery stores. To sum it all up, we are affected by low access or limited access to nutritious and affordable foods in Onslow County. Because of that, we are making unhealthy food choices. And those unhealthy food choices are causing us to have obesity, diabetes, and other health problems that we do not want. So since we would like to make sure that our communities are having access to local fresh produce, we want to focus on those that are most susceptible to these issues that I spoke of before, but also to those that are most health conscious. That would be females between the ages of 30 and 50 years old, single parent households, nuclear families, retirees, and young adults. K-Bella Food Share will work through the Community Supported Agricultural Model, or what many people know as a CSA. How that works is you, as the members, will invest a quarterly portion to the upfront cost of the share. That will go towards seeds, equipment, and preparing the land. Because you have made that investment, you will receive a bountiful harvest of weekly local fresh produce harvested, and you can get that by delivery or by pickup. We also will partner with Homegrown North Carolina with their Money Skills program that will teach the youth how to sell their own fruits and vegetables. And that will be through offering our excess produce to that group. This will make sure that all of those that are in that free or reduced membership can have access to local fresh produce. As we grow, we would like to have 25 members in our year one. We want to make sure that we are doing things well and that we are planning out properly our growing seasons. So we hope that these 25 members will join on and allow us to work out the kinks through our mission. As we go into year two, we hope that our members that came in year one are happy that they have gotten this harvest, and we can grow our membership to 20% or by 20%. We will offer a larger variety of produce as well as a larger amount in year two. By year 5, we would like to grow our membership by 40% and increase our acreage. As we increase those things, we would also like to add 2 employees and local artisans and farmers to ensure that we have more varieties of produce, but also more products such as honey or milk or eggs. As stated before, we would like to grow our team to have a garden manager and food share delivery coordinator that will come alongside myself and the Homegrown North Carolina volunteers. We will always have that partnership with Homegrown North Carolina with that Money Skills program, but we will also come alongside the CHEW program and Feast Down East, who already have food security programs to ensure that they have local fresh produce that they are looking for in this growing time. As I've gone through this whole process, I have met so many amazing people, and a few of those individuals are Roxanne Reed from Farm School on Wheels, Christina Newhouse of Carolina Land and Lakes, the North Carolina Cooperative Extension Team, as well as the Small Business Center of Coastal Carolina Community College. Today, I'm seeking $9,568 to sow into Kayla Food Share. If you all feel interested in sowing it to me and giving access to local fresh produce to the citizens of Onslow County, feel free to offer me this request. Thank you.
Good job.
Any questions? Thank you.
So Kayla, how much is the membership?
$75 per member.
And that's
Or-
monthly?
That is quarterly, so 4 times a year.
Oh, quarterly.
300 a year.
Yes.
Okay. All right, so $300 a year.
And then you explained earlier what all that would be for, and so your team would take that and you would go and plant all of the produce and veggies. And
Yes.
once it's ready, we just basically come pick it up. And
Yes,
this
we
is-
will
do
harvest
this
it
every quarter,
weekly.
weekly?
Yes.
Oh, weekly?
Yes. So
Okay.
we will plan out how we're growing our harvest by making sure that it goes consecutively, so we'll have enough throughout the whole season.
Okay, and so we pay quarterly, but we pick up produce and, weekly?
Weekly.
Okay.
And it is a share, so depending on the harvest is how much you will receive.
Mhm.
But the goal is to have about 19 pounds for every box.
Okay.
Good to know. All right, so you talked about preparing the land, that you need money to, buy some seed and prepare the land and something else. The third-
Equipment.
Equipment, buy equipment. So do you have you invested, do you have funds for those things yet, or have you started on some of those things yet? or-
Yes. So through Homegrown North Carolina, I founded Homegrown North Carolina. So there's equipment and there are monies put aside for land preparation. And this will be kind of like a teamwork sort of program where Homegrown is feeding into Kayla Food Share and vice versa.
Okay, and I think I read in your business plan that you have a piece of property picked out, is that
Yes.
correct?
I have 2 pieces of property that we're in negotiation between.
All right, and, so you're in negotiation, are you fairly certain you're gonna get one of those, or?
Yes,
Okay.
and both are about an acre.
Okay, and have you been growing food on your own?
Yes.
Where do you do that now? Do you do that in your own backyard, or how do you do that?
Yes, in my backyard, we have about an acre of land, and I've grown there starting at the beginning of the pandemic, but I also have programs through Homegrown North Carolina where I'm growing in vertical gardens and in garden boxes, so I have experience in growing. And I will also be going on a farming immersion coming in July in New York, and so I'll be learning more about preparing the land and planning for a group of people, so I will be very well versed on how to plant and provide for a group of people.
That's awesome. Okay, I'm sorry, but I have another question. Oh gosh, I've already forgotten.
That's
What do you do now, Kayla?
Yes. So I have Homegrown North Carolina, which is the nonprofit.
Mm-hmm.
I also am working at the library in Onslow County.
That's right.
Yes. And so I do programs through Homegrown North Carolina with the library. And I also am about to transition out of the library into another county job. So where I'm lacking in funds there, I will be able to have more funds to put towards the business as I go.
Have you been involved with the entrepreneurial mindset training?
I have not.
Okay. Just was curious about that. Okay, sorry guys, your turn.
How much land do you think, how many people will 1 acre serve?
So 1 acre is about, I think it's it can serve 4,000 pounds of food,
Okay, and you're trying to do, what'd you say, 19 pounds a box?
19 pounds a box, yes.
Okay. So, how many acres do you think it would take to make a business, viable business, that would be profitable enough to where that's all you have to do? All you
Well,
would be doing?
that is dependent on the types of equipment that I would have. So if I have the hoop houses, then I will be able to grow more because it's more controlled.
Concentrated, yeah.
Yes, and that will just bring a more focused crop to harvest. But if it's not, which is the cheaper route, then it would be a little less. But I don't know the exact numbers.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's fair enough. All right. I'm good. You good?
Is that it? Are you it? Gosh, I don't know. I feel like I have so many questions for you, but I think I've asked all of them, so. Good
Thank you all
job.
for the
Thank
opportunity,
you.
yes.
Yeah.
Anybody want some strawberries?
No, they're moldy. Right?
That was good, though. That was good.